So once you've learned about when you should be hitting those lobs offensively or even on defense, the other part of the equation is defending the lob. Because just like you're looking for those opportunities, your opponents are probably looking for opportunities to lob you as well. One of the biggest challenges I had teaching one time was when a woman who was probably, I don't know, early 70s and about 4'10" came for a lesson. I said, "What do you want to work on today?" And she's like, "People keep lobbing me." And I'm like, okay, well, she's too short to not be lobbed, but I need to show her ways that she can see the lob earlier, defend the lob, how that's going to work. So when you are constantly getting lobbed, before you even think about running back, there's things you want to think about to stop that from happening. And it's amazing how many people don't know the answer to this question when I say, which one of them is lobbing you, and are they lobbing you with their forehand or their backhand? And they're like, "I don't know, they just keep lobbing me." If she's over there lobbing me constantly with her forehand and they're really good, I need to not hit it to her forehand. I need to hit to her backhand. Or if I hit it to her forehand, I need to anticipate and not be surprised that she hits a lob. The other thing I can do is watch her paddle face. If I know that she likes to lob, she's already lobbed me 10 times today, and I see her paddle face open up, I need to be ready for a lob. If her paddle face is like this, she's not hitting a lob. She's coming through the ball. If her paddle face is like this, she's either hitting a lob or a drop, but I need to be anticipating that might be a lob. So, we're getting lobbed, we need to defend the lob. Whose job is it to defend the lob? That's another question I get all the time. My basic theory is that this court is small enough that most of the time you should be able to get your own lob, but there are definitely situations where you can't. If you are off balance hitting a short ball and somebody pops it right over your head, you're not going to be able to get that. In that situation, your partner's going to help you out. You want to communicate quickly to them that you need them to help you. As I said, help, or yours, or your partner says, "I got it." So the lob over my head here is effective when I've got a right-handed partner, because even when he runs back, he's now got to hit a backhand. That's why it's easier if I can defend it, because I can loop around it and come back here and hit a forehand. So it's beneficial if I'm able to do it. And then if the lob goes over his head, it would have to be a really good one, and he can't get it. If I cover that, again, it's my forehand. So the biggest key on that defense is the quick communication about who's going to get it. Then once you decide that and the person goes back to get it, what does their partner do? All right? If I'm running back to get that lob, is he going to stay right there on that line? No. If he stays right there on that line and I don't hit a good shot, he's a sitting duck. So he's going to come back there, and I'm going to get back here, and he's going to watch what I do, similar to on the third shot drops. If I get back here on time, I have 3 choices. I can drop it, I can drive it, or I can lob it. My first choice should be drop, but the only time I can do that is if I have gotten here on time to be set, keep the ball in front of me, and I can play it. I'm usually not that speedy. So, if I do get there and hit that, and he sees me hit a good third, he's not going to wait for me, he's going to close right back in, I'm going to work my way in. If I get back here and I'm struggling, the ball's still bouncing, and I'm just back here, then obviously I'm going to throw up a lob. I'm not expecting I'm going to get that lob over their heads, but I'm going to keep us in the point. If I throw up a lob, he might come back even another step based on what my lob looks like, whether it's going to be one of them hitting a backhand or a high backhand or an overhead. He's going to base his movement on my shot. The one shot I don't want to do, and you see all the time, is the ESPN highlight reel. I am running back here, and I'm going to, boom, hit a drive through two people standing on the line, and I'm back here. My partner's like, what the heck? We're both back here. All they got to do is volley it into the open space, and we're dead meat. So my goal is to keep us in play by at least lobbing that ball and getting it back. So let's do some examples where we're going to do the lobs from the kitchen line again, because we've already seen that that's where we want to lob from. And anybody can lob, all right? Anybody can lob, and we're going to work on who covers it. Okay, I didn't hear any communication on that. So I was waiting to hear, I got it. Yeah. All right? That was a blob. Okay, see? Now, I should have said something. That's what happens. Like, I started to go, I saw him going, I just kind of stopped, but neither of us said anything. If he'd have said, I'm here, or I got it, I would have gone away to the side and said, good, you get it. Okay? Oh, sorry. All right, so that was good. She said help, but you still need to say, I got it. I got it out loud so we really hear it. Yeah. Okay. So that had it all, but that had us going back. Yeah. He said, I got it. I came back, watched him hit. He hit a pretty good ball. We didn't make it all the way in. He got another one, and then we both came in. We're set again. Now we were able to take the offense and lob you. So just try again now. Oh, surprising. So now you want to get back in? Yeah? So that's when it's really frustrating if you have opponents that really like to lob a lot. But you can see how good a tool this shot is. It's very underutilized in the right place, in rec play of players up all the way to 4-5. The only time they use the lob is from the wrong place, and they don't think about it up here. Oh boy. That's when you say, watch it. Okay. Yeah, well now that's what I call being married to the lob. It's kind of about as good for you as being married to the mob, right? Yeah. You don't want to do it on the wrong ball. That was too far. But that's a shot I actually really like too, is to take one out of the air. Let's do one more. I'm going to try to hit one that I take out of the air. So once she got that back, I'm doing everything I can to keep. So she got back and got that. And then my next shot, I had lots of options. I chose back deep because now that I got them off the kitchen line and back, I want to keep them back there. I want to make it really hard for you to get back in and keep us in control. That's why I hit the lob in the first place. All right? So if you want to learn how to hit these shots and all the other thousands of shots there are in pickleball, you got to subscribe to Selkirk TV, evolve your pickleball game by watching videos, podcasts, and you're going to learn a lot.